while back, we bought some steaks. These steaks. These steaks are not great. Actually, they're not great at all. So, what me and Linda decided we're going to do with these things is we're going to make beef jerky out of them. So I think we're going to cut up and we're going to do one with Dell's sauce. Do we have any A1? Maybe some A1 sauce and a barbecue one and maybe a teriyaki one. And then we'll make us some beef jerky out of this.
Yeah, first we have to thaw them out.
Yeah, we got to thaw them out. They're a little frozen. Yee, frozy. So anyway, that's what we thought we'd do with them because we feel like we kind of got ripped off on this deal. So, you know, when you got lemons, I guess you make lemonade. That's what they say. And so we're going to make jerky out of it. So here we go. Alright, so here's our steaks. And we're going to slice them up. We got several different sauces, like I said. We got some Duke's honey barbecue. Woo! Some A1. Some Worcestershire. And some Dell's. Now Chris has labeled all our baggies there. We're going to cut these up. We're going to cut these against the grain, like so, to kind of help keep them together. And what we'll do is we'll put these in a little baggie. Put our sauce in there and let them sit for like 6 hours before we put them in the dehydrator. There's our first one. We'll do Dukes with this one. And I'll split this one in half so I can get a little more of the Dukes. Yeah, we thought we were getting a good deal. It was not. There we go. So that is Duke's. We'll put a little Duke's in here. Like so. Kind of mush that up. Barbecue flavor. Woo! You can smell that. Okay. Now we'll do the other three the same way, and then we'll come back in a couple hours, and they'll be ready for the dehydrator. All right, so it's been, I think it's been like 7 hours now. So we're going to go ahead and get these dehydrating trays set up. And I think we'll start with, what do we got here? Dell's. Dude, you're getting a Dell's. It smells good. Hopefully this works. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't. Because like I said, these steaks are pretty damn chewy to begin with. That smells good. Yeah, I washed my hands before I did this, just in case anybody was wondering. Okay, there is our first tray of beef jerky that we're going to start. I can tell you from the way it smells right now, it smells fantastic. So I can't wait to get started. I'm sure that the A1 and the other stuff we're going to be using is going to be just as good. So I will get this in the dehydrator and get it set up, and we'll take it from there. Alright, here's the first rack in the dehydrator. We'll get this started, get it dried out. That way, hopefully, the fragrance or the juices won't intertwine with each other, so each one will have its own flavor. So I'll start this one first. I'll give it like 20-30 minutes to start drying, and then I'll set the next tray on top of it. Here we go. Alright, this has been in there for, I don't know, 40 minutes or so, so it's still nowhere near close to being done, but I'm getting ready to add the A. Alright, so my battery died, so I'm back again. Here, I've turned these once already. This is the Dell's sauce. Starting to dry out, and it's looking pretty good. And they're starting to get crispy. Just turn these real quick. And with that one, that's from A1. I still have to turn. That's the Worcestershire. And then underneath the Worcestershire, that's the barbecue. So hopefully by tomorrow, I will have some jerky. But anyway, just give a little update. Alright, here's my beef jerky. And I've tried them. And my favorite is the Dell's. The Dell's is just absolutely amazing. So, that's how you make simple beef jerky. So, that was pretty awesome. Look, there's my dog eyeballing my jerky. Don't be eyeballing my jerky, dog. Alright, so it looks like our starters are doing really well. Look down here, garlic's starting to pop up. Got some tomatoes coming up. They're all heading towards the sunlight. I'm going to have to move this tray for sure. But, you know, we got our cucumbers, we got some peas, our broccoli, cauliflower, all of it. It's a little leggy, but it is coming up. So I am going to have to probably plant these next week. There's a little parsley plant that I was able to save from the caterpillar. Got another little garlic coming up in there. And I just moved this rosemary out here to get some more sunlight. So hopefully everything will be going good here soon. Today, though, it's raining. It's a little overcasty and rainy today, but there's the backyard, and you can still see the pumpkins are going, watermelons are going crazy out there. You got dragonflies running around. So. Anyway, that is a little bit of an update, so we'll check in later. So some of the biggest parts of Nana's farm is the flowers we got. We keep a lot of rose bushes, but we also got a lot of different kinds of flowers also. So, and the reason being is, and I've said this before, is you just can't have enough bees to help your farm along. And some of the stuff we get, you know, doesn't pollinate, and it's because we didn't have a lot of flowers when we first got here. This place was pretty much desolate. So I'm just going to kind of show you some of the flowers we got going on. Those were some roses we have. Now over here, I let these grow every single year. These are morning glories. They grow up on my fence, usually towards the fall. Now in the morning, if anybody knows morning glories, these little purple flowers will come out and they will bloom all the way down the side of my fence here. And then, you know, I've got some more roses back over here. on this side of the fence. I don't know if you can see them down there or not. Let me see if I can zoom in from here. There's just some roses down in there. And I got some roses on the back side, and then I've got some other flowers over here on the other side too we're going to take a look at real quick. But the whole thing is to bring some kind of balance to bring in the bees in. Now this flower here usually has a really nice red flower on the top of it. The neighbors had a little fire and it did a little damage to it, so it's having a hard time. But you can see there's a little red flower there. But this part of the flower here is still actually doing pretty good. It's nice and purple, and that's the way they're supposed to look. But that'll have a red flower on it next week. So I have a little bit of mint here. They flower up also. Get little purple flowers on them. And I do see bees on those sometimes. Said I do have these roses over here, which I got a weed eat around. This is a pretty nice rose bush. It blooms very well over here. I get a lot of roses on this one. And sometimes we make rose hip tea with these roses when we get enough of them. And then over here, now these, I've said this before, these are my tea. And all these little berries right here will turn into white flowers. And they'll be real nice. You can see a few of them over here, down here in the bottom. Right in there, there's a little white one there that's kind of blooming up. But yeah, we got a few of the white ones coming up. And then, of course, I got these over here, and this is a big, big bee attractant. This I let grow wild every year, and I get a ton of bees in this thing. Yeah, you can see, I don't know if you can see them in here, but there's bees flying all over the place. Just landing and sucking up nectar and then taking off. And then I got these over here. Oh, I forgot my chickens are out. There's my chickens. Well, 4 of my chickens. I don't know where the other one went. And then we got these flowers over here. And those help bring in bees. And that's, we kind of keep balance. And I got some bushes and stuff around, so that also help with the stuff. And if you can see down the fence line there, there's also flowers growing down that fence line. And then I've got some more in the back. But anyway, that's basically the rundown as far as our flowers go out here. And you can see over here on my blackberries, I got a few flowers in here. And it looks like I've got a bunch of squirrels running around my yard, little thieves. They're the ones that took my peaches, I know they are. But yeah, I've got some flowers here right around my blackberries. And that's just to help them get along. This fence up for the chickens. I might go back in there, I don't know. Anyway, that's the rundown for this week at Sweet Nana's Farm. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks.